Okay, here's a quick tutorial for Better Now from Post Malone. It's really simple 4 chords. These are 4 power chords. The first one is going to be a C chord or a C5 or C power chord. It's going to start on the 5th string, 3rd fret with your first finger, and you go up and over to the 4th string, 5th fret with your 3rd finger. Basic power chord formation. You can get that pinky in there behind there too, which is going to be also the 5th fret and 3rd string with the pinky. You're going to have to work on palm muting this one, lots of palm muting this one. So again, using the side of your hand, the soft part just past the bridge part to get kind of a nice muted sound here. So the first one is going to be C, is your root note. Then you go to the F, which is going to be 1st fret, 6th string, 1st finger, and then up and over 2 for the ring and the pinky, same formation for the power chord for the F. And then you're just going to move everything down 1 string each, so that's going to be 5th string, 1st fret for the index or pointer finger, and 4th string, 3rd fret. This is our B flat chord. And then one more time, we're going to move everything down another string. This is the E flat chord, and this is 4th string, 1st fret, and 3rd string, 3rd fret. So again, if you're looking at just the index finger, that's the root for the power chords. That's going to be a C. Then it moves to the F. Then it moves down to the B flat. Then it moves down for the last time to the E flat. So if you just keep that same power chord formation, you're good to go. That last E flat was kind of ringing out, so I just kind of pushed a little harder with my palm mute, scooted my hand in a bit. So each one is going to be played on 8th notes, straight 8th note rhythm, and you're going to be playing it straight 8th notes with palm mutes, so essentially 8 times each, and it goes like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Now, during the choruses, you can also break out of that 8th note pattern and kind of simplify a little bit and join up with your other rhythm section instruments and play 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and. Okay, so this is the piano keyboard tutorial for Better Now. So the notation that you may have has pretty nice voicing in it. It starts with the inversion of this first chord, which is a C minor. I'll put it up here. I'll put it down here. Which is the E flat, G, and C on the top, which is nice. And then it moves up to a root F. So C stays there, and you bring these up to the F and the A. And And then we're going to go to an inversion of the B flat major chord. Keep that F there. Move this index to the B flat. Move the pinky to the D. And then we're going to bring it up again to another inversion of the E flat major chord. Bring the thumb up to the G. Keep that B flat there. And bring that pinky up to the E flat. So for each of these inversions, you notice that at least one note remains as you change to the next chord. So again, if you want to play this way and stick with the notation, that's great. I like the voicings on this one. Sounds great. There's another way you can play it, doing, it could be easier. Voicings maybe not as good. Voice leading. You could play it as a root position C minor. And just take it up to the fourth variation, which is just bringing the upper two notes up. This is now an F inversion. So again, that's F, C minor, root position. Bring this up to the F minor, F major, sorry. Then you're going to reset, descending down to the B flat root position. B flat major, B DF, B flat DF. And then move up again to that fourth chord above the B flat, which is E flat inversion, B flat, E flat, G. So you notice the patterns are the same. So you have root, fourth inversion, descending but still root, and then inversion. Okay, so real simple tutorial here for the bass guitar for Better Now by Post Malone. So we're going to have the same chord progression as the piano and bass, starting on the C, which is going to be your third string, third fret. You can use the third finger as well. And then it's going to move down to the F, which is for this one, the first string, fourth string, first fret. Move up to the third string, first fret. That's the B flat. And then lastly, move up to the E flat, which is second string, first fret. And we're going to be playing a eighth note pattern. You can try this with two fingers, kind of doing the walking. Just think about your angle of how you're going to be playing it so that the fingers are evenly spaced on the string you're playing. This is going to take a little bit of practice, so make sure you remember that you're pulling into the string behind it, or if you're on the top string, you're just pulling right behind it as well, even though there's no string like a backstop. So and changing, between 1, 2, 3, or 4 strings, you're going to have to kind of move that right arm, that right hand to adjust. And maybe bring the headstock up a little higher. It's going to take some practice. So we'll try it one time through there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. So even playing those straight eighth notes like the guitar is and locking in with that, may take a little bit practice and maybe something you're not ready for yet. So you can also simplify that and play something a little bit simpler, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Giving yourself just a little break in between the two measures. Or something even more simple, just playing straight quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with just straight quarters like that, you can either choose to do just one finger, or you can alternate between two to start getting ready to play the faster eighth note rhythm. Also, during the choruses or more mellow parts, you can simplify just the overall rhythm and try to lock in with your other rhythm section instruments, the piano and the guitar, and play a rhythm like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and. So make sure that you're muting with the same fingers that you're picking with. So every time I pull that, I'm putting my finger back down to mute it. You don't want to press too hard and pop it. Just use a soft pad of the finger. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. C, 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 F, 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 E, B, B, B flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat. Okay, ukulele for better now. 4 chords. The first one is going to be the C minor, then the F, then the B flat, then the E flat. Starting with the C minor, there's a couple different ways we could play it, but I'm going to have you bar all the way across the 3rd fret, just keeping it real simple. And I want you to really just focus on the bottom 3 strings. So don't strum that top string. And again, palm mutes. 1, 2, 3, and, or 1, and. Palm mute, side of the hand, soft part there. Be able to mute that so they're not all ringing out together. After the C minor, we're going to move to the just standard F major. That's going to be 2nd string, 1st fret, 1st finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger. So light on that one because definitely sounds a little different. Moving up to the B flat, pretty standard major position here. This is up right on the 1st fret and just moving over. This is barring the 1st fret. We did the same one in, let's see, in Brain Stew, that's right. So barring that 1st one right there, we're going to bring the 2nd finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and 3rd finger to the 4th string, 3rd fret. And then moving lastly to our E flat. And again, we're going to bar that 3rd fret. But instead of strumming the bottom 3, like the C minor, we're going to strum just the top 3. So it takes a little bit more accuracy with the right hand, but I think it's easier for the left hand, which may be easier. Okay, so the whole cycle is going to be C minor, just strumming the bottom 3, 1, then down to the F, then to the B flat major, up to the 3rd. Oops, and then I just strummed the bottom 3, which made it another C minor, so that doesn't work. Definitely, you got to be careful there.